Okay. First the case, now the car. She's gone for sure. Maybe you're right, dude. Maybe we'll never see her again. I hope so, but you know, sometimes things happen. Did she take the suitcases? Her dad borrowed them, Chet. At least that's what she told me. Okay, so I want to do a black wash all over the cape.
40 months slow pop.
Yo, Psycho! Thank you so much. We'll have to be quite quick with this. Using a big boy brush again. And we want to apply this all over. And I mostly care here about the recessed parts. The top facing areas don't really matter that much. But it's mostly just to try and establish the recesses, because we will relayer most of this. Take the smaller brush. Actually, we need some more over here. Okay. Maybe I don't need the smaller brush. Okay, and I think I want to dry it like so. Try to not have it run off the miniature. So I think the best idea is that I gently hit it with the blow dryer at this angle. Should I mute my mic? Should I mute my microphone? Okay, I don't believe it's not entirely dry yet. But it shouldn't run off the miniature like this at this angle, which is exactly what we need. For the next one, I will actually mute my mic for a little bit, which is going to be the other side right over here. Can I blow straight into the microphone instead? No, hold up. Okay, same idea. Want to use a pretty smooth brush stroke. Try to get it in every single center or every single nuke here. Okay. You know what that means, chat? Blow dryer time, but I will mute my mic this time around, okay? I'll give you a little bit of peace and quiet. Okay. It's not super obvious because the base code is already very dark. But yeah. StarCraft's dead? Absolutely. The voices in your head are gone? Okay, that's nice, that's nice. I didn't mean for those voices to get too loud, Pete. I just realized, by the way, that I wanted to apply this as well to... She's wearing this, like, bra-looking thing. I wanted to apply this as well to that. Well, nice of you to reiterate it. Always good. Okay. I'm gonna try and paint a bra here, which is a little risky. Because I don't really want to hit the skin, but... There's a lot of smooth cabling all over too. In the box art that's black. I think I'm gonna make it more blue. Just to get a bit of color in there. Because I know for some of the Slaanesh miniatures, they have similar cabling as well, which is not black. But it's blue instead. She's just a girl. She's just a girl. He's just a boy. Man, you guys are really old if you know that song. Like, the song is not even that old. The song is not even that old. It's mostly just that it's one of those, like, kind of mediocre songs, you know? So if you know that song very well, it's not really like a classic. You had a huge crush on Avril Lavigne when you were a boy, or when you were a kid? Sick. Okay. I'm painting boobas, chat. These may be the first boobas that I've ever painted like this. What a day. I knew today was special, but I didn't know why. Any blow drying today? Yep. We've done a lot of blow drying already, and there will be more. Purple booba is still booba? Absolutely. Okay. That's pretty tidy. No, I don't play. No, I just paint. I just realized she only has one booba. Oh my god, I only just now realized she's got one booba. Maybe the second one's a booba too, but it's smaller, for sure. Now I know it's perfectly normal to have, you know, but the left side booba is not really very booba-y. You see what I mean? Huh, never noticed that. My eyes were always drawn to the... I had no idea. Yeah. These are very asymmetric, but perfectly normal, don't worry about it. Okay. I want to do my very best. Like I have never done. No, sorry. I want to try and apply a wash as well to the bottom of the rope, which is a little bit messy. Oh yeah, like you're such an expert, Cilio. All right, buddy. Cilio just saying things to try and fit in with the rest. Like a warm apple pie. Is backseat painting allowed? Absolutely. Feel free to give me anything that you have seen that I should change. Now, I may entirely ignore it. But you can definitely try and help out. I don't think we really need to highlight much over here at the bottom of the cloth. Okay. I think I'll do the bottom area over here too. At least for the areas that I can actually reach. There we go. You're still waiting for more AOM gameplay? Yo, Cilio, I finished the entire campaign last week, dude. You're trying to bond right here with Rocco Girl over something I've literally played? Toxic. Somebody call the Twitch police. Caught again, dude. Ay, ay, ay. Now there is the China campaign coming out on March 4th. You just keep getting caught the entire time. You'll get it on a sale. I played it with the Xbox Game Pass. I didn't actually buy the game on Steam. But yeah, it is on Game Pass. If you happen to have that. I just have to keep calling out Cilio every day. Ay, ay, ay. Making a fool out of yourself? Insinuating something that I have not done? Bam! Corrected and immediately canceled. Okay. Blow dryer, chat. Mute or not mute? Mute or not mute? Full volume? Dang, you guys are excited. Okay, Okay, so this is where we are. Now we can do a little bit of relayering. A little bit of relayering all of the time. Gonna take a bit of a smaller brush. I'm in the wrong category. This isn't ASMR. ASMR. Okay, I want to relayer with the original base coat in some of the flatter areas. Just to try and eliminate some of that ugliness that sometimes a wash can leave behind. I want to be careful though that I don't accidentally hit the recesses here. Okay. I don't know how noticeable any of this is yet on stream, because it's all very dark, but I feel like this is one of those moments where we just have to trust the process. Because I can barely see it in person, but it'll turn out okay, I think. What tool am I using to read both Twitch and YouTube chat? I'm not live on YouTube right now. I'll go live on YouTube a little bit later. But I'm using a tool called Social Stream. It's just a little third-party program that just reads both of the chats. You can use it as well to put the chat on the stream, I believe, but Twitch doesn't really like that, it seems. Yeah, I've been multi-streaming for a couple months now. On both YouTube as well as Twitch. I think we'd humanize them more if we see their chat, and we wouldn't want that. YouTube Andes. You want more distance, huh? You want to make sure that you maintain a bit of distance with YouTube Andes. My text-to-speech is handled by Streamlabs. Okay, we're gonna go one step brighter with a bit of Slaanesh Gray. I'll go with like a mix of it first. Don't want to go too bright. There's like an anti-spam tool in that too. So they've actually built in some filters that you can adjust in Streamlabs. And they seem to work. At least I've never really had any issues. Then again, my Twitch, my chat doesn't get on me, you know, there's nothing too crazy. I'm gonna keep these relatively broad, these highlights. And we'll try and do them a little bit sharper a bit later with some pure Slaanesh gray. Gotta try and be pretty smooth with this application here. There's a hair! Okay. I hope this will look good, man. This is a bit of a different technique than what I did on the lion. On the lion I did a lot of wet blending on the cape, which turned out really nice, but it was also a lot of work. So maybe like this it's a little bit easier. Was that gray hair? Oh, I have a lot of gray hair. I have a lot of gray hair. Not bolt, not bolt, not bolt. Get wrecked, bolt nerds. Get wrecked. You sound pretty jealous right now, Cilio. Back in the day I had no gray hair. That's true. Bolt nerds. In shatters right now. He's absolutely tattered. Maybe one day I'll join you, I don't know. What's good on pizzas? Hello? Okay, we try to get some highlights on there. This is Dexcessa, the Talon of Slaanesh. I think this is only Age of Sigmar. But I don't know, I don't play the game. I just paint. It only says Age of Sigmar on the box, if I'm not mistaken, so I think it's only Age of Sigmar. Sigmar. Not Sigma. Age of the Sigma, dude. It's your age, Silio. But you already knew that. They named an entire game after you. How sick is that? Okay. Trying to make sure that we don't have any crazy ugly or non-smooth transitions. Okay. Not terrible. Not garbage. We paint until we don't hate it. You wonder what my demographic is like? Mostly like people between the age of 18 and 35. A lot of men from Europe and North America. That's about it. A lot of engineers. A lot of engineers. Ganz viele engineers from Deutschland. Kokona? Wait, no. That's a lot of system admins. A lot of IT nerds in general, yeah. Basically, a lot of the demographic that could have been Grandmaster in StarCraft 2, but they just don't have the time, you know? They totally could have been, but like they just don't have the time anymore these days. But if they tried, they really could, you know? Definitely, surely. They could easily make it, but I just don't have the time, you know, so. You're in best company then? Yes. A lot of IT furries. We don't hear too much about furries. Maybe. I don't really like this brush too much. What if there's furries in the chat? Oh, there definitely will be, dude. There's even people in the chat that can talk to women sometimes. It's crazy. What's happening right now, guys? Dang, Rocco Girl's got a little minivan, I think. She might have candy. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, gonna try and go one step brighter here, using the edge of the brush. To get a decently smooth line. To make this look nice and sharp. Okay, we're starting to get some folds in there, which is good. I would like this area over here to be slightly broader. So I may do a little bit of wet blending. Using the previous color. There we go. Try and get them to transition into one another. Okay. So we get a nice little fold over there, a nice little crease. Yep, I like it. I'm gonna go to the next crease, which is the one right next to it. I can probably use most of the side of the brush again. I think I have a little too much on the brush. Gotta make sure it's nice and pointy. I actually may end up using the matte varnish on this, because some of this is all drying up a little glossy. I don't want it to be glossy. This has to be cloth. And cloth generally is not glossy. It's supposed to, at the very least, give you the impression of cloth. Yeah, it could be silk, but I think a nice matte varnish is going to take away a lot of these different finishes. You see especially that wash over there at the bottom? We don't want that. We don't want it to look like that. It's not terrible though. Okay, I want to go and do a similar thing here as well around the edge of the cloak. That should be relatively manageable. Okay. Oh. Don't do that, Lowko. Wiped it off in time. Okay. How is that looking? Not terrible. We have another fold over here as well that I would like to follow. Gonna love pizza. I have a set of minis I assembled but never painted before. Any advice to get started? I'm kind of afraid. Never painted before and I don't know where to start. At the same time, you don't want to mess up your minis. In general, you can't really mess too much up because you can always strip paint. Now, it's not a very fun process. But mess ups don't really have to be permanent. I think one of the easiest things you can do is look up on YouTube to see if there's like any tutorials for the exact minis that you're looking to paint. There's a lot of painting tutorials out there, and they will give you like ideas for what paints you might want to use and what brush sizes they are using, and for example as well, like where to start. That sounds like a very easy thing, but it's sometimes a little bit complex. Like, where do you begin? How do you decide where to start? Yeah, one of the most common mistakes people make is not thinning their paints. So you're not generally supposed to just goop the paint straight out of a pot onto a model. Thinning your paints though is also one of those things you just kind of, you know, it's like a learning curve, right? Because some paints are way easier to use than others, and some paints do need a lot of dilution and others not so much. There's not really a one-size-fits-all, and ultimately all of it is just practice, but just gotta get started. If you have any specific questions though, let me know. What's going on, Soto? Hello. Why do I look the same since I started streaming in 2011? Nah, dude. If you actually look at my videos or my content from 2011, I look quite a bit older. But thank you. I'm actually a vampire. Let's go down nearest. You need something to watch so you can procrastinate your master's thesis? Smart. Well, you're more than welcome. You came to the right place. Okay, what do you guys think of the cloak over there on the lift? So the right one, this part. This one I have not yet highlighted. This one is highlighted. I think it'll look better when we apply a varnish on it, to be honest. It looks a little bit messy at the moment, mostly because some of that stuff is so glossy, but I'll give it some time to fully dry and then we'll blast it with a varnish, I think, when I've done all the cloth. Yeah, I do have an airbrush. So applying a varnish is pretty easy with an airbrush. Yeah, some of the color is a bit shiny, so it looks a bit strange, I agree. I think I'll just do like a full matte varnish all over the mini though. It's a little difficult to judge now, I agree. I don't think we need to do much highlighting at the bottom, because light would naturally not catch there, obviously. I'll do a bit of the relayering in some of the more obvious spots, but I'm gonna try and paint this miniature at least at a reasonable speed. I don't want to spend hours and hours and hours wet blending all of these pieces of cloth. So we'll try and see if I can do this. I mean, I don't want to go too fast, but try and do it a little bit quicker. Yesterday at a local grocery store, they had a sale on baguettes. Originally $12. $12 for a baguette? The hell? Now they were $2. When I gave the baguette to my significant other, I told her, don't worry, honey, while you may not be worth $12, you're certainly worth $2. There you go. That's sweet, dude. I'm sure she really appreciated that. Baguettes are normally $12? Oh, you mean a bouquet? Ah, okay, I see. I got confused. A bouquet of flowers for $2. That's a good deal. A bouquet of baguettes. That is my dream, dude. How did you know? I may want to go one step brighter still, guys. I think I will go one step brighter. Just in like the absolute sharpest spots. A very bright pink. I was already confused why Brett would be $12. But, you know. You never know in 2024. Okay. It's a very bright highlight. I think it looks good now. It's 2025, Lowko? Oh shit. I'm still stuck in 2024. Lil bro still stuck in 2024. Whoa, whoa, Cilio, careful now, dude. You've already made yourself look, you know, several times today. Little bro. Careful, Cilio. Rocco girl might show up with her white minivan. You never know. I have a white car, but not a minivan. You have a great truck? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. It's a diesel? Of course. Do you get more than 4 miles per gallon or less? Oh, I gotta get a bigger truck then, eh? If it's not literally guzzling the diesel. Four gallons to a mile. That's my favorite type. We get very little truck flexing in the chat. Very little. You can flex your bicycle? Yeah, I think that cloak is looking pretty good. Maybe we can add like a little bit of a highlight to the bottom section. Do you guys say kilometers per gallon? Yes, I love gallons personally. I like to express my car's efficiency in liquid ounces. That's how I usually do it. I do actually have to put a new windshield fluid thingamajig. This is that weird time of the year, dude, where it's not quite, you know, summer yet, but it's also not quite winter anymore. Do you put the cold one in or the regular weather one? What's the build order, chat? Oh yeah, I put in a lot of headlight fluid. Headlight fluid is very important. Blinker fluid.